So in this tutorial, I'm going to be walking you through what dropshipping actually is and how you can create yours and start making money with it. So I'm going to be taking it from the basic, the definition, the concepts, and the marketing and the like. So I think before we get started, you should know what dropshipping really is. So in simple terms, dropshipping is simply a way for you to sell the product online without keeping stock or shipping items yourself. So one advantage of dropshipping is simply that you really do not need to have a physical shop. You don't have to have a store, you don't have to have that much staff, you don't have to do shipping. All you just need to do is just possibly your smartphone, a computer, and at the corner of your room, you are uploading products and making your money. So you simply take orders and pass them to supplier who ship the product directly to the customers. And some other things that dropshipping implies is that it actually goes on low startup cost. You really do not need that much money to start dropshipping, and it doesn't have that much risk to start. And another thing is that it's very flexible to operate. In case you might be wondering how does dropshipping actually works, I would like you to watch closely this illustration. Let's say, for example, this is a seller that has a shop. Let's say he's selling one or two things, selling electronics or selling the clothes boutique, selling some other products like that. So this is the major seller that owns the product, owns the stock, and the likes and the likes. And this is you right here with the tag I get am. You didn't have the product, but you just have a corner in your room, and what you believe inside of you is that you have the product. And this is the buyer that wants to buy the product. The buyer sees this particular product and wants to buy. But what do? You say you have the product and you simply build a platform where you can easily display the product. It's just like simply the way caretaker operates. For those of us that are familiar with caretaker of a thing, the house owner gives the house to the caretaker. Caretaker take the rent from whoever wants to take rent an apartment and pay the caretaker. From it, the caretaker has his own share. So it just goes like this, and you get the product. You're not even getting the product, but this is just the illustration. Now the buyer says he needs this particular product and pay to you. When you are displaying this product, let's say for example, this buyer you uploaded this product for 10,000 naira, knowing fully well that this seller sold this product for 8,000 naira or 7,000 naira, or let's say 5,000 naira, and you bring this product on your own platform and call it 10,000 naira. So this buyer buy the product from you 10,000 naira, and you send their order details to this seller. You send their order details to this seller, and this seller from here ship the product to the buyer. So you are only serving as an intermediary between the buyer and the seller, and you are getting your pay from it. Just as simple as that. Now, how do you get started? I think that should be the first question in your mind. The first thing is that you choose your niche. Choose whatsoever you know that you have more interest in. One thing about niche is that, okay, let me just say this. One thing about niche is that you should always go for things that you have interest in the most. So let's say, for example, you are this type that likes fitness or health, or you're this type that like fashion. You could easily go for something like fashion types. And we have electronics. We have different niche that you can just pick and make use of. So you pick a niche of your choice. And another thing is that you choose a supplier. We have different suppliers. Just hold on. In this tutorial, we're going to take a look at them. We have one of the largest is AliExpress. We have Amazon. We have Spocket. And alternatively, you can consider reaching out directly to the manufacturers or wholesaler in your own niche. So if you don't want to go that far, reaching out to AliExpress, you can meet one-on-one with sellers that have this product, upload them on your own platform, which we are going to be learning how to build, and you put your own price. You have your own price. Customer send in order, and from that, you send it to the seller. The seller ship to the customers, and you have gotten your own thing. Another thing, the third thing you are going to do is to build your online store. build your online store, which you are going to be learning in this same video. And you can simply build your online store with different tools. You can build your online store with Shopify, you can build with WooCommerce, you can build with BigCommerce. For this tutorial, we are going to be making use of WooCommerce. Another thing you do, the next thing you do is to add your products. Add products you want to sell. After adding your product, you set up payment, and you sit, relax, and await your money as it accumulates for you. So without wasting much of the time, let's dive into the tutorial. So getting started, here I am on my browser, and that is majorly what you need to get started. So we're going to be building our website very quick, and we're going to be making use of WordPress to build our website. Inside WordPress, I'm going to be integrating WooCommerce as well, and that's where you'll be uploading your product to showcase to your customer so that they can make a purchase. Now, to build a WordPress website, majorly the basic things you need is your domain name and your hosting. If you don't know what domain name means by now, in this video I might not be able to go deeply into explaining what domain name means, what hosting means. But if you check through the description of this video, there is a community that we have where you can always ask questions or request for a particular angle that you do not get while watching the videos. So go to the description section and click the links to join the group, and also do not forget to subscribe to this channel before going further in watching this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button. So I will just let's say you can simply go online and just search for domain name providers. We have different ones in Nigeria. Domain name providers in Nigeria, providers in Nigeria. And if you are not watching from Nigeria, you are watching from any other country, we have different domains. We have the popular ones all over the world. We have GoDaddy, we have Bluehost, we have DreamHost, and the likes and the likes and the likes. So it's very simple to get. You just go. Let's say for example, I'm making use of Namecheap. You will simply search for the domain you want to buy. Let's say the domain I want to make use of is tybb.com. tybb.com. I will simply search for the domain I want to buy. So search for the domain you want to buy, and once you get it, do not mind this price. There are other ways to get it very much cheaper than this. This is just for explanation purpose. So you just get your domain name, and after which you get your hosting. Hosting is just like a space to save your files while building your website. So after getting that too, then the next thing you do is to go to your C panel. So I'm actually on a particular C panel which I have for myself, and under the C panel you simply go to the subcirculars area where you will be able to install WordPress. So stay tuned as we walk through that. Installing WordPress, I'm going to click on this install, and I have actually prepared a particular subdomain which you are going to be using for this tutorial. So once again, do not forget, like I said, uh, talking about the domain hosting and the likes, if you are just a novice and you're just getting introduced to this, do not hesitate to join the community where you can always ask more questions about what you are not getting. So just simply go to the description below and search around anywhere where you see a WhatsApp group or Telegram group, and simply join the group so that you can always ask the community admin. Also, there are some other videos which we have that are dedicated to explain about all those things. But for this tutorial, so as not to make it long, we are just going to stick to the purpose of the tutorial, which is talking about dropshipping. So I'm going to enter my site name, enter my site description. Let's think for what do we majorly want to sell for this dropshipping. Let's just pick clothes. Let me see your number one clothes store in Nigeria. Enter your admin username, enter your password. I'm just going to leave it as default simply because this is just for tutorial purpose. So I'm going to install my WordPress, and after installation I'm going to click from right here to be able to log into the admin dashboard. So this is the WordPress admin dashboard, and if I go back, this is simply the front end of our website. If you notice, our website is just as blank as possible. So stay tuned as we design this website to a very attractive one for your customer to make use of. So do not forget, this is the front end which your customer will be making use of, and this is the back end which you, as the owner of the store, will be making use of. So firstly, for me, there are some uh, plugins that actually comes with installation. So I'm going to firstly deactivate everything and delete them. Delete. This doesn't actually mean you, this is just for development purpose. And I'm going back to the dashboard, and the first thing you need when building your site is a theme that you will make use of. Now I'm going to come to appearance, I'm going to come to theme. I'm coming under theme. When you click on add new, you can always search for the theme of what you want to build. Now let's say for example I search for shop. Under shop, you will see different layouts of what your website can look like. So if I'm choosing this, our website is going to be just like this. If I'm choosing this, it's going to be just like this. But for this tutorial, we're going to be using a very simple theme that will make our work very easier. So I'm going to be searching for Astra. I'm going to be searching for Astra, and under that, I will simply go ahead and install. And after installation, I will activate. So once you activate your theme, I'm going to come straight away to plugins. Come to plugins. We are going to be making use of certain plugins which will help our work more faster. I'm going to search for starter templates. Just type in starter, and under this, click on install. And we can leave it for now. Do not activate for now. Let's just search for another plugin, which is Elementor. I will install that as well. So after installation, I can go ahead and activate it for now. So let's just activate it, and let's leave that. And after which, you can come back to Astra, come back to dashboard. This is the particular thing which we install, and come to starter template. Actually, we can also start with this instead of going to plugin. So this is the plugin which we just installed right now, starter template. And what you want to do is to activate that same plugin. After you activate, then it's going to ask you two questions. Do you want AI to build this website for you, or you want to build this website by yourself using templates? So for me, I'm just going to select build with template, and for what we just installed right now, that's Elementor. I'm going to click on Elementor. That's the plugin which we just installed right now. So it's looking for different templates where which we can always make use of. So it's actually going to bring out different templates for you. It's telling me to build with AI, so I'm just going to tell him maybe later I'm not using AI for now. So maybe in another tutorial, I'm going to be explaining how you can actually use AI to build your website from scratch to finish. So let's just go ahead and start building our site. So if you check through, you would see that some certain themes are free for you and some certain themes are premium. So what we are building majorly is an online store. So we are just simply going to click on e-commerce so that we can be able to choose and choose from that. So I'm going to click on this so that you can bring that for me. This is the premium thing. It's very okay. It's a premium thing. It's also a premium thing. For this guy, I think this guy is a free thing. I think it's looking good already. Although this thing, if you check very well, it's actually built uh majorly for organic products, but you can always change every single thing right there to suit your own purpose. And if you want to look for a thing that deals particularly in your own niche, you can always look for that. For example, we are building a clothes store right now. You can pick this if you want to go for premium, but for this tutorial I'm actually teaching on how you can actually do everything for free And there's also a way you can always get the premium version of this thing. So if you need that, by joining the community, you can also request for how you can go through that. So I'm simply going to click on this guy. So this is how your site is going to be. You're going to put your logo here, put your menu here, and this build your hero, do one or two, one or two, one or two, one or two, down like that. So I'll just scroll down by this side and click on continue. So it's telling me one of some features your website should carry. Number one, it should have a page builder and e-commerce. It should have a contact form. I don't need donation because I'm not building an NGO website. Automation integrations, all these things you can always add them later on, including live chat. So I'll just click on continue and tell us a little bit about yourself. So I'm just going to enter my name, my working email. Let me just enter this for now. I can simply pick intermediate or simply pick expert. All those doesn't really define the website you want to build. So I'm building for myself and my company. So I understand. Let's go. So submit and build my site. So stay tuned as this thing perform magic and build your site for you. So good, congratulations, your website is ready and it took just 1.2 minutes to build your website to 100%. Now let's go ahead and view our website and let's go ahead and visit the dashboard. Now this is your site and all you just need to do is to customize all of this to your own taste, and this is the dashboard where you can do that. Now how do we do this? The first thing that you should note is that when you were installing the website, if you go back to plugin right here, install plugin, this same tool that we use has actually installed every plugin which you are going to be needing for this website. If you notice the last time when we were installing some plugin, we installed just two plugins, which is Elementor and Starter Templates. So when you are installing the website, it has actually installed WooCommerce for you, installed variations for you, checkout, chat flow, and the likes and the likes. So for others which are going to be needing, we'll walk through them one after the other. And also, if you notice, we have different tabs here. All these are core pages. Majorly, what we have here is the home page. Now, how do you affect the home page? I'm going to come back to the dashboard, and this is all called pages. I'll click on pages, and if you check through, these are all the pages which you have on the site. You have close to 11 pages which was imported while importing our website. We have the about us page, the contact us page, the home page, which is actually the front page of our website. Now, how do we get started? I want to edit this. I'm just going to click on edit with Elementor. Edit with Elementor right here. Simply close this, and for this layout, you can stick to this. Now, one thing that Elementor will do for you, Elementor, let me quickly explain about Elementor. Elementor is just a page builder that helps you to easily edit your website very quick. All you just need to do is to click on this guy, which is this image, change it to our own image. Let's say the fruit image, click on this text, change it, click on this, change it, click on all these, change it, click on all these, change it to suit your own best design. So for this, I don't want this layout, so let me quickly do this. You majorly do not need this, you can always stick to this, but for development purpose. So I'm just going to fast forward through this process. So what I just want to do is to deactivate this header bar and bring it down here. So very easy. So editor bar, I'm just going to deactivate it and save changes. So let's refresh this page and So simply bring it down here so that I can have all this stuff to myself. So how do I get started? I'm just simply going to click on this image and pick on the clothes image that I want to make use of. Do not forget we are building a clothes store. So just simply click on this icon which says edit image. Click on choose image and I'm going to search for where I have my clothes images. So you can just go online and download it. But for me, I think I have different ones. So I'm just going to click on this guy and break it in. Select. So we are having it little by little. This is a site, so I'm clicking this to minimize and maximize so that you can see the view. So that is it. If I don't want this image, if I don't want this particular image, I can just change it to something else. Another thing you can do is to style it, and you can increase it to make it more bigger and the lights and the lights. So change all the text. You can just say your this is just a testing this thing, your wares. So how what did I do? I simply click on this guy to edit it. And another thing is that you can always make use of ChatGPT to customize all these things. So I will just continue and say your wares all in lesser price. And for this, if I want to type anything you want, maybe like get your wares, this, just give description that you want, best quality products, these tipos. And for this guy, I don't really need this leave. Again, I'll just leave it. So I'll delete it rather. And for this shop now, I will still leave it. Once you click on any of this, just like this pen icon, once you click on any of it, you can always edit it right here. So I'm going to leave that for now. And for all these, you customize it, maybe free shipping, fast delivery, and lights and the lights and the lights. So for this, let's just leave this for now. You can always customize it down to your own choice. It's very simple. If you can use Microsoft Word on your system, this is also very easy to use. Just click on it, edit the text to your choice, and we are good to go. And after which you are done editing the entire home page, all you just need to do is to click on updates. Click on update, and your website is good to go. And once you update, you click on this preview changes so that you can see how your website now look like. So this is it. And another thing to do is to change this logo, affect this menu. So you're going to do that one after the other, but for now I'm going to skip that so that we can go straight away to how you can start importing your product and start selling on this site. Now, what do we do this time around? I'm going to go back to the dashboard. Do not forget, this is my dashboard, and we are simply going to be needing a very simple plugin to start importing our products. Now, for this tutorial, we're going to be making use of AliExpress to import products from AliExpress down to our website to sell. All we just need to do is to put a particular amount as our own gain, which you will always get after every single order. So I'm going to go to the plugin section and I'm going to search for ALG, that's AliExpress Dropshipping. After it comes up like this is just the plugin. Then you go ahead, do not forget how we've always done it, just click on install now, then just activate. So once you activate your website, you can always go ahead and watch the tutorial so that you can know more and more about this thing. So this is your site, this is your secret key. You are seeking to make use of it. Another thing you want to do is to install the Chrome extension, which we are going to be making use of. So I'm going to click on it to install it. So click on this add to Chrome. So the extension has been added. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to pin the extension to my Chrome. So after connecting the Chrome extension, for me, I will just return back to dashboard. You see all these settings, you can always do them from your dashboard. So I'm just going to click on return to dashboard. Okay, so this is you on your dashboard, and it's going to pop up this that AliExpress is not shipping to some country, but we don't really need that. So just cancel it and let's proceed with our own business. So this is where I'm going to be stopping on this particular section so as not to make this video too long and long and long and long. And I'm very sure for this section you would have gotten how to start up a drop shipping site. As a matter of fact, how to build a website in general. If you want to become a website designer, this is still the same process you will pass through. So we've learned how to install WordPress, how to set it up, how to configure your theme, to install your plugins and the likes and the likes and the like. So in the next section, we are going to be going deeply on how you can start uploading your product automatically. It's not a process whereby you be bringing in products one after the other. This time around, you can bring in close to 20-30 products all together at a go. So this I'm going to be stopping. Do not forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can receive the update once the second video is dropping. Thank you very much, and I wish you the best. Bye.